Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. By the way, hello lovelies, and welcome back to another 9 Lux Nails video. Today I had a fill-in on my client, so I did go ahead and do her fill-in off camera. I am using my Nia Secret Cover Rose this time, so she does have on the Cover Rose, which is a little more pink than the Cover Nude blush. So now I'm just going in and getting her nails prepped. On certain fingers I will have a design or a Frenchie. Y'all know I like to apply my Kiara Sky No Wipe Top Coat on those nails. And then I'm going to go in and also do a freestyle. So this will be a freestyle Easter set. So every finger will be different. Stay tuned. So while I'm doing my clients fill in and getting everything prepped and ready, I do like to go ahead and ask them what they're looking for on their set. Most of the times they do book a freestyle, but sometimes they have a color inspiration or a holiday inspiration. So she did say she wanted an Easter pastel colored freestyle, so that's what we went with. So once I finished doing her buffing and getting her all cleaned up, I got several of my favorite Beatles brand polishes that are on the pastel side. I did have a Beatles brand set that I ordered last year, so I just got a bunch of those colors out and we're going to mix them all together to create this freestyle design. And of course, I'm including the footage from this hand because the designs on these fingers will be different as well. So I did want to show you all how I did all of the fingers. Now for this finger, I'm not going to top coat it. I'm just going to go in with some of the colors that I want to use in the design and just making sure that I spread those colors out. So on the previous finger, I did use a purple lavender color, and on this one, I'm just starting the base with a light blue and also a light pink color. So I am going to apply this color, and then on top, I'm going to go in with the pink color, but I'm going to be mindful not to allow that pink to touch the blue because I don't want them to run together and create a marble. I do know at that point I'm going to create a line because this finger will have a 3D design. So you're going to see that coming up, but I just wanted to elaborate on why I have not cured before I put this other color on. I'm not going to allow those polishes to touch, so it will not make a difference. Now, while I'm doing my design, I do like to think along the process of what I'm actually going to do. So while I'm working on one finger, I will be thinking what do I need to do on the other hand. That way, while that hand is curing, I can work on this finger and vice versa. So you never want to have a point in your nail session where you just stop working and you're trying to come up with a design. Already, do your homework and be caught up on designs or things that you like so that it could just pop out in your head and you'll be able to provide it for your clients in a timely manner. So now I'm just going to continue with this freestyle. A lot of it is self-explanatory, so if there is any portion where I need to come in and elaborate, you already know I will. Now on this finger, I am taking my polishes in very small quantity and I'm just going to make some standalone Easter eggs. And in order to do this, you want to use a very small amount of polish, and to get the designs on the inside of the egg, you want to, just like I did with the stiletto finger, make sure the polishes do not touch. So a little goes a long way, especially when you have a very pigmented and quality polish that you can manipulate. So I'm just creating that little bottom layer to the egg, and then I will go in and make it look like a designed Easter egg just by not allowing the polishes to touch. So be very light-handed, be artistic, and just try to recreate. If you do recreate, you already know to tag me on Instagram or whatever platform that you are posting your social media on, because I do love to see it. And if you have any room for improvement, then I do always give my personal advice. And now that that egg is done, I'm just going to go in with another color and create a different color egg. And now, as you can see on this set, I have at least, how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the colors already visible. So that's one thing. Once you set your colors out, make sure that you spread them out, because sometimes in our head we'll stick, to one color, more colors than the other, and it looks a little heavy or a little dense. So try to spread your designs out and be as creative as possible, but make sure that you are utilizing your colors across the whole hand, just so that some fingers doesn't look heavy and one finger just looks untouched, if that makes sense. Now, on this finger, this is one of my favorite designs to do during the Easter time. It is like a Easter egg kind of feel. So I just go with random size dots and elongate some of the dots, connect a couple of dots, scatter and space out a couple of the dots, and it just makes it look like that classic Easter egg candy that we used to eat. Well, I used to eat them. I love Easter candy. Not the peeps. I'm not a peeps girl, but I do love the little eggs and jelly beans. So this is one of my childhood favorite candies, and I just like to do this nail because it always turns out looking exactly like that candy. And with this nail, normally I do like to matte top coat this design, but it also looks good in gloss. So if your client is not a fan of matte and you want to apply this design, it can be gloss and still look super cute. Now, as you can see, I did matte top coat this particular finger. So now I'm going in with my black polish and I'm just going to create some rabbit ears. And on top of the black gel polish, I'm going to apply a gold chrome. So on some of the nails, I am going to apply a little chrome gold accent just to add some sparkle because I'm not going to use little. I don't think I used any bling in this set. I can't remember at this portion of the voiceover, but I did want to incorporate some gold just to give a little shine to this set. And of course, I'm going to add a little gold egg over here because, like I said, I am incorporating just a little bit of gold in the set to add a little element of shine. And on this finger, I am going to do the raised 3D design. So after I did the 3 layers of polish, or the 3 levels of polish, I went in and top coated with my Key Sky No Wipe top coat. And now I'm going in with the same colors that I used underneath, and I'm just creating this Easter egg pattern along the whole finger. And then I will apply my Mia Secret clear acrylic to the wet gel polish to create the raised 3D effect. So this is still the same effect as if I would do a sweater nail or any raised 3D design, but I'm just doing it in this Easter egg form. And a lot of my clients love this nail in particular, and they do come and request it to be added to their set. Now on this finger, I am going to do a similar Easter egg design as I did the stiletto pinky on the other hand, but instead of it being raised 3D or matte, I'm just going to do the design and apply a top coat over it once I cure it. So this design will still look like a rainbow colored or pastel colored Easter egg, but I'm not going to apply the raised 3D on it. And now all of the nails have a fun Easter inspired design and it all ties together. I'm just going to go in with my Kiara Sky No Wipe top coat and we will have completed this set. And here is the finished set. I know I say this all the time, but I absolutely love how these turned out. Thank y'all so much for staying tuned. And until next time, you already know to follow my socials.